Today I'm going to share another technique to help you ground and center yourself. This one can also be good to bring in self-compassion to yourself. So if you're having a hard time and you're finding that critical voice is coming up in your head, judging you or blaming you, this would be a nice technique to use when you're experiencing those things. So what we're going to do is we're just going to practice being with ourselves and holding ourselves in a compassionate way. Okay? So this can be different for each of us. It's based on what you're comfortable with. So I'm going to share a couple of different ways that I like to do it, but you can always adapt it to any way that feels right for you. Okay? So I'm just going to close my eyes, and I like to place a hand on my heart, and then I have a hand down here on my belly, and I'm just going to take a few deep breaths. I'm just going to imagine that I've been having a hard time. I've been having a rough day, and I'm finding that critical voice coming up. And so one thing that I like to do is I like to remind myself of the positive things about myself, and that my adult self is here to comfort and to support that part of me that is having a really hard time. So I like to remind myself, I am here for you. It's okay. It's okay. Whatever feelings need to come up, I'm here, and I will hold you, and I will be here for you. I'm not going anywhere. I'm never going to leave you alone. I'm going to be here right with you the whole time. I love and I care for you so much. And I'm so sorry that you're having a really hard time. I'm so sorry that things are tough right now. That really sucks. And I'm here. I'm here for you. No matter what it is, I'm not going to be scared off. I'm not going to run away. You're right where you need to be, feeling those things right now. And with everything that happened today, it makes so much sense that you would be having a hard time. Anyone would. We all have hard days sometimes. And I'm just being a good adult to my inner being. I'm here to support and nurture, reassure, and if there's some feelings that need to come up, I just allow that space for them to come up. And just be gentle and tender and compassionate with them. I can even tell myself how I understand that I would be feeling like that. And it makes sense. And that it's okay. So many of us might not have heard those things, from others in our life, but we can begin to learn to give it to ourselves. After some time of allowing those feelings to come up, at some point I may check in with myself and ask what I'm needing. What is that part of me needing? So I might say, hey, are there any more feelings? Are there things that you need to feel? Go ahead, you can feel them. It's safe. We can allow those to come up. And if that's all of them for right now, I can ask myself, hey, what are you needing right now? I want to give that to you. Can you let me know what you need? And then just sit and be quiet and listen to what comes up. Sometimes it says, I need a hug. So you can just kind of wrap your arms around and give yourself a big hug. Just comfort yourself. Or it might say, I need a nap. Or I need a snack. Or I'm really thirsty. And then we can give it. We can give that part of ourselves exactly what it's needing. As long as it doesn't hurt us or anyone else. Okay? And if for some reason a part of yourself does seek something that isn't going to be helpful, right? That is going to be hurtful for you or someone else, that would be a good time to reach out to a trusted friend or a professional and check in with them so that you don't seek those things. Because we want to only give ourselves something that's going to be helpful. And so usually those are the things that are going to come up, but sometimes they are other things. And so we want to really watch that too. That's important for our safety and our well-being and others' safety and well-being as well. Okay? So just take this time anytime you need it. Anytime you're, having a hard time, or some folks just like to do it as a regular practice, each day or even a couple of times each day, to just check in and be with themselves and to offer that love and care that we all need. And the power is that we can do it for ourselves. And that's real power, right? We don't have to... it's nice to get it from other people, but sometimes others aren't available, and so being able to do this for ourselves is really important as well. All right? Well, it has been my pleasure to share this with you, and you can take it as another tool, right, to add to your toolbox. So take care, all right, and be well.